Hello and welcome to Flights of Fandom, the show where we create improvised fan fiction using tabletop role-playing games. I'm your game master, David, he, him. I'm a graphic designer, an illustrator, and a game designer. You can check out all my game stuff over at dbb-8.itch.io, and you can check out my Instagram and Twitter over at dbrunelbrutman. This week, we are returning to Gotham City for the fourth Escape from Arkham flight, following our four hapless Gotham City henchmen as they make their own way in the criminal underworld. We are playing In the Dark, which is a simplified version of Blades in the Dark, and we're using a modified version of the Operator's playbook for crime in the modern big city. And with that, I will kick it over to my wonderful cast of players to introduce themselves. Let's get started with Hopper. Yeah, you can intro your character name. Stream chat. Are we getting audio from anybody but me? Let me check audio here, because I'm not seeing everybody's meters going. Great. So yeah, so Zoom had a great time and switched my audio device after I had set everything up. Cast, are we getting music? Do you still have music?
I can't tell if the track stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is your computer haunted?
Well, we'll find out.
Is the stream cursed?
I hope not.
We'll have to do a ritual on stream.
Ooh, Gotham ritual?
I like that.
What would that involve? Sacrificing
Gothbucks employee.
Wow.
Sacrificing a Gothbucks employee.
Maybe not an employee, maybe like a regional manager.
Regional manager.
Yeah, no, none of the baristas, obviously.
No,
we need them.
Nobody hourly. The people who are texting their workers.
We're getting music on this stream, if that makes you feel any better, David.
We were.
We're not anymore.
We shouldn't be now. So.
Sacrificing a Gothbucks.
Thanks, Hopper.
Sorry.
Who did that?
I forgot to mute my mic. The advantages of having two computers? I totally don't keep sending.
We have music.
Okay.
You did it.
Music. We have voice. All the meters are going. Let's.
The meters aren't going.
No, that's not correct. Now we don't have. Now I don't think we have your audio. Why is it doing this?
Just me?
We don't have the audio from Zoom.
Fascinating.
Let's play Fuck, Marry, Kill.
David, I was hearing everybody.
On the stream?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well now the voice track appears to be playing the music, so that's not good.
It's on a bit of a lag, but I definitely just heard Mattie
we got
suggest that we play
confirmation?
Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Hang on, we got confirmation that we could in fact hear both myself and you, David, and the music, and Mattie and Puja. So whatever you did, it was right?
Yeah.
And Hopper. Thank you.
And then everything stopped.
Oh, I'm loud, so I cut through technical difficulties by sheer dint of being obnoxious.
Yeah, you got to project from the diaphragm. It automatically carries.
That's how it works.
It looks like it is working.
I'm just picking out all my weighted dice, so. If I had weighted dice, I wouldn't have 2 trauma.
What a fucking bird, though.
Okay.
I've got 66 fuck dice.
Wow. It sounded like you said 66.
Not 69. Loser.
Also, I just want to say, I did roll all of them just to see how they're doing. And, you know, it was 2 4s, 3 4s, a 5, a 1, and a 6, which is a pretty good, you know, thing.
It's not bad.
Fine.
Depends on what you want to have happen.
It's not menacing at all. David's just looking pensive and puzzled.
I'm messing with all this stuff because
Oh,
nothing is showing up.
Were we gonna do Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Yes, but I've already forgotten my who my options were. The Riddler, the Penguin, Robert Pattinson.
I mean, that's pretty easy.
Am I
right?
answering as Ed?
You can if you want.
Answer how we think Ed would answer?
We can't answer on a personal basis because this is a
I feel
fairly
I feel like
easy
it's a personal
question.
It is an easy question. Which is
Yeah,
why I'm wondering,
yeah,
would it
easy.
get more complex with Ed?
It would definitely get, because I feel like the rest of us are like, yeah, murder
Okay.
your extra
Cast,
green
are
boy.
you hearing music?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there music on the stream?
Let's ask the chat. There will be a delay. Although, thank you, G. Michael Austin, for answering the the intense question that we posed to our audience.
I don't know about
Yeah.
Mary or Pat. I heard he legit doesn't shower though. Like,
No, I don't want to
Really?
do that, but
yeah,
Wait, who
like
doesn't shower?
Robert Pattinson. Not like in a trendy, like, you know, oh, white people don't shower. No, like apparently he's been reported on set as being raw damn stinky.
ew, gross.
Ugh.
Quiet music, quietly.
He's sinking into the angst of the Batman role by being real stank.
My God.
Yes, G. Michael Austin, gross.
We only bring you the hottest topics.
Oh, and the answer is obviously fuck the Riddler. Or sorry, not fuck the Riddler. Kill the. I started to read your damn thing. Kill the Riddler. Fuck Robert Pattinson. Marry the Penguin. He's not actually that crazy. He's just very greedy and motivated.
Hopper is correct.
Thank you. Game recognizes game.
See,
So-
I was like, maybe I just killed Robert Pattinson just because I'm like, the Riddler or Stinky? The Riddler or VD really is what I'm thinking of here.
Wait, are we?
Why does everybody want to kill the Penguin? Does he like suck? Is he?
I don't know. I wouldn't kill him. I feel like if you married him and then just lived on the other side of the planet, you'd just get a lot of money.
We can change Robert Pattinson with our love and get him to pay.
I love that.
Sorry, so
Oh,
the
no.
specification is a bathed Robert Pattinson.
Oh, that changes everything.
But is that?
Yeah.
I feel like this is like a celebrity trend. Like, doesn't Jake Gyllenhaal not shower?
Well,
and...
that's the thing. Like, I heard that his thing isn't the trend thing. It's like
He's
people
just
on set
gross.
with him are just like,
Do we
Scrub needs
want
to shower.
to proceed even though the music is faint? If the chat can hear us.
David's
as
gone down a
long-
hole.
I mean, I'm trying to fix this.
Yeah.
As long as everybody can hear, as everybody can hear everybody on screen, then we're good. But the I want to make sure that audio that is not supposed to be broadcasting is not broadcasting, because I don't see any. If people are hearing music, there's no indication that we're broadcasting music.
oh.
Interesting.
Ah. What else can
My
they hear?
God, it is haunted.
Everybody start spamming David with stuff that might be end up on screen.
They can hear our deepest secrets or deepest fears.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
but if
They do say there's definitely music though.
okay, well, I don't know where it's coming from, so that's bad. But
Is it because
Uh,
there's a lag? Wait, do you just have I'm sorry, wait, hold up. I missed something important. There's mystery music? Is our stream haunted?
I like
Yes,
that.
that-
Let's let the haunted music play. In my experience,
Oh,
it
yes.
always works out well. Don't second guess me.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
the haunted mysterious music from on high always work out?
Yeah, it does. In my experience.
Mm-hmm.
I said in my experience.
okay, well,
Huh.
Mystery music.
all right, I'll try to figure this out a little more at break. For now,
Spooky Elven Woods music. Fantastic.
yeah. For now,
I don't hear it anymore, the music. It's gone.
Okay.
Off the stream.
Amazing.
We called it out, it ran away.
All right.
Definitely a ghost.
I'm gonna pause it because I have absolutely no understanding of why this is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Every time I close the stream for more than a week and open it again, everything resets. I don't do
Interesting.
anything to it. If I go 1 week, it is not reset. If I go more than 1 week, gone. Everything has to be done from scratch, and it makes no sense, and the settings don't work.
You're being punished for not streaming regularly.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's the ghost
Exactly.
of Kevin McLeod, who's very much alive, and everybody should give him money.
All right. Well,
I just want to point out it definitely spelled Kevin McLeod's name right, which is very impressive given how much Zoom transcript struggles with the most basic sentences.
it knows.
It knows Kevin McLeod.
Okay. Then let us resume intros. I know everybody got my intro because I see my bars on the mic. But Hopper, if you would not mind reintroducing yourself to the stream.
No, I'm just gonna let my phone alarm go off like a psychopath.
All right. Hey, if that's your decision, then
Look,
more power to you.
what's up, everybody? I am your resident dumpster fire Hopper. I use they, them pronouns. Tonight, I will be playing Olly, the notorious and renowned, semi-renowned, hopefully not too renowned, dear God, Batman will find me, getaway driver, and who works for Poison Ivy and is definitely totally fine and in no way emotionally distressed about anything. If you want to find more of me on the internet, you can find me under Fail Deadly. That's with a 3 instead of an E because I'm a fucking bad person. Or at the Legend Tree.
Fantastic. Let's move on over to Puja.
Hey everybody, I'm Puja. You can find me over on the Twitter space as at Puja and on Instagram at Pujabberwocky. And I am I don't know, recovering from a cold. Sound weird? Like, can't believe it's 2022. I don't know, I can just go on. We're getting philosophical here. But tonight I am playing Manny Quinn, who is back in a good space with her wife and is no longer putting on a fake accent. But yeah, we'll see if that continues to be the case. There's only one way to find out.
Cool. Let's continue clockwise up to Mattie.
Hello, I am Mattie for now. Soon I will not be Mattie. I will be something else. I am a New York illustrator. I do fandom stuff when I post, and my own world building stuff. I'm super excited to be back playing Ed Shannon, or Claude Shannon, but he goes by Ed. Middle-aged divorcee and quasi-devoted dad. He's doing his best, y'all. He's boosted. He's wearing his mask. I'm proud of him. And you can. Did I drop my social? I don't know. You can find me online at Cellartater, which is all one word, and it's like cellar, where you store things, and then tater, like tater tot. So, yeah.
Awesome. And finally, Marcy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marcy, aka Experimental Madness, which is the username you can find me most places around the internet, except for Twitter, where I shall remain the resident cryptid, but technically you can find me there under the username Marciful. And I'm back playing Jacky Ripley, your friendly neighborhood hitwoman, who is the former bodyguard of Harvey Dent, who she was also definitely not in love with. It's fine. Everything's great. How are you?
Yeah, everything's great. Everything's A-okay.
I forgot pronouns. Manny and I are both she, her.
Excellent. So with that, let's get into it for our fourth escape from Arkham. So we will begin with the nighttime skyline of Gotham City. Classic. We see smoke rising from buildings. There's a light flurry of snow falling. Our view moves down, and we're looking over the shoulder of a dark figure. Black cape flapping in the snow, a pointy-eared cowl on their head. It is, of course, the Batman, standing on a nondescript tenement rooftop. We look down to see what he sees, which is a street lit by sickly sodium lamps and two groups of toughs facing off in the middle of the road. We have one group in clown masks, pancake makeup, garishly dyed hair, and another group in bowler hats, black and white puffer jackets with their names across the back in these big block white letters. And these guys are shouting at each other, circling around. Very tense situation. They're brandishing baseball bats, tire irons, lengths of pipe. Violence is imminent as Batman puts a finger to his ear. It's getting worse down there. Penguin and Joker's goons are openly brawling in the streets. We need to end this. And fast. But first, I gotta make sure nobody down there gets hurt. too badly. And the bat leaps off the building onto the street below, his cape billowing out, blocking the circling goons from view. Smash wipe! We've got a car speeding down the Gotham highway, cutting through the center of the city, weaving between slower cars, and boom, we're right there in the passenger seat. It's the crew. We're in your dedicated getaway car. The four of you are inside. Olly, tell us about this car. Make, model.
Oh, fuck.
Where'd it come from? What are we dealing with here?
This is a 1969 Ford Mustang fastback, so it's a little bit cramped in the back. But this motherfucker has been tuned to the T and outfitted with all sorts of fancy bullshit, most of which ideas that Olly stole directly from Batman. You outrun Batman once and you get good real fast. So I think we see it's fairly
once is a lot.
Once is a lot. And technically I've done it twice. That's right. Get fucked, Batman. And we see it's kind of what time of day is it?
It's night.
Okay, so it looks almost black and just in kind of like the sulfurous light of streetlights whipping past. We see that there's a very deep green to this vehicle. And Olly is sitting in the driver's seat, just pretty chill despite driving at a dangerous speed through a moderately busy highway.
A medium to lightly trafficked highway.
Nice. So
but
just
you are in the middle of the city. You are cutting right through downtown Gotham. In the rearview mirror, Olly, you see a huge pickup truck coming up fast behind you. There's guys hanging out the back and the windows. They are dressed the same as some of the goons that we just saw on the street in clown masks and makeup. And, they've got machine guns. Quick view to the back. Who's in the back of the car?
I get classic in the back, so if I could sit sit in the front.
Jacky's in the back for sure.
So we got Jacky and Manny in the back. Jacky, who do we see?
Hanging out of, I think, an open, like she's opened the door and is like hanging out of the car with her own handgun out, her own revolver. You see a woman who has clearly been battered these last few days. Her hair is half shaven asymmetrically with a really nasty bad dye job going on and some weird purple splotches in her hair that seem to be starting to fade. ? She's wiry and looks like she can cause some damage. And right now she's just sort of screaming obscenities at these guys as she's firing back at them and sort of like opening and shutting the door when incoming fire when Olly swerves too hard to the left or the right so she can get a better angle at them. It's just mass chaos. She seems to be having a good time.
Next to Jacky, boom, we're over on Manny. Manny, who do we see here in the back?
Next to Jacky, you see a medium height, brown-skinned woman with blue hair that's tied up into pigtails. And currently, she's probably just yelling encouragement at Jacky. Yeah. Woo, yeah, baby. You totally got this.
All right, and we're popping up to the front seat. Ed, who do we see?
That's me. Ed is in the front seat. Dang, I don't know.
Right.
I feel like he's wearing sunglasses like Olly, and he's trying to I'm imagining the baddies have like a high-tech Tesla or car or whatever. So he's trying to hack into their car, but he can't see with the sunglasses on, so he like curses and like throws the sunglasses out the window.
Olly grabs them before they go out the window and
I throw
jams
them across.
yeah, and jams it into the visor and just kind of looks over at Ed with just like this look of disgust. Like, what are you doing?
How do you wear these things at night? How can you even see right now? Can you even see where we're going? Is this why we're going 95 miles an hour on a 65-mile-an-hour stretch of the freeway? But Ed looks like a sort of just regular guy, you know, average height, little bit of a dad bod, you know, kind of like high and tight haircut, probably receding a little bit. Definitely in his late 40s, probably going into his 50s. And I would say like, you can see he has a little bit of like, he definitely has a lot of smile lines, but maybe there's like a little bit of a haunted look around his face now, you know, like he's seen things. Maybe he's a little bit twitchy and nervous, little quick to, you know, throw sunglasses out of a window. Yeah, I think that's Ed, you know, just laptop balanced on his knees while Olly's like freaking swerving.
It's intentional. It's not uncontrolled.
So we whip back over to Olly. Olly, who do we see in the driver's seat, maneuvering this car deftly, but with extreme physics around the traffic on the highway?
Yeah, this whoever this is, they are very, very good. And we see badly bleached, kind of faux hawk style haircut that's kind of faded out green, sunglasses, a lot of tattoos peeking out here and there, a leather vest over a cutoff hoodie, and just a face that is just very focused, very into the music that is just barely audible beneath the roar of the engine and the smattering of machine gun fire. And I think ignoring Ed's complaints about safety and driving etiquette and the occasional backseat driving, like it's just like I imagine it's like right there, just car right there, and Olly's just gonna turn up the volume, and I think we get a really loud, heavy bass beat that just kind of drowns out all of this noise, and then just the roar of the engine.
All right.
Wait, you turn up the stereo, right?
Yes.
What's playing?
It is definitely Welcome to the Jungle.
Of course it is.
Yeah, Jacky can kill some people to this. Yeah, that works.
Can it be like a dubstep remix of Welcome?
Absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. It's the dubstep remix that they made for the trailer, but they were like, that's good. We're putting it in the real thing.
We're putting it in the main movie. Yes.
Awesome. So Olly, you're pumping the tunes. You're going fast. You're in your element. You know you've got to lose these goons, and ideally make it back to your hideout at the yard. What do you do?
So I think we see two semi trucks just being real dick bags, driving in the middle and the left lane where they know they're not supposed to drive. They have a CDL, they know better. And Olly is going to just swing really hard around the right side, power shift down, jam on the brake to try to get the middle one to swerve to the right, and then power forward. So in doing so, blocking all three lanes. That is what I would like to do.
Cool. All right. Let's have a roll.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
first roll.
I am guessing that you are rolling maneuver.
That would be it.
Awesome. All right. So, start with your maneuver rating, and you are going to subtract. Let's see. The Joker. The Joker is okay. So the Joker's guys are level 3. You are level 1. So you're down 2 to start. And nobody has any harm marked. I don't think you're in a desperate situation quite yet. Olly is still very much in control here. So, yeah. So your maneuver rating -2, and then you can, we can discuss adding dice.
Well, fortunately, we're not in a, if we're not in a desperate situation, I can't use my ability Punch It to ignore that. I do have lightning reflexes, but we're already in action. And Speed Racer is on a successful roll. So I'm just rolling with disadvantage.
Okay.
This is fine.
So you're down to rolling with disadvantage, unless you want to push yourself or take a devil's bargain.
Wow.
Started.
Oh, God, let's do it.
A what bargain now, David?
Devil's bargain.
What's it in this one? What did we ever decide on one?
Did we have a silly one for this one? I don't recall.
I don't think so.
Daredevil's bargain? No, wrong universe. Don't sue
Get
me,
the
Marvel.
streams crossed.
No, fuck that. I'm not doing that. Fight me. We're gonna roll. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. I rolled really good with these.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's a 4 and a 5.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not a failure.
Yeah.
Not technically a failure.
Cool. So we're looking at a partial success. So you do it, but there's a complication or a consequence. So are you trying to get ahead of the semis then?
Yes. The idea is to swing around
to
and then
lanes such that they're blocking. Cool. Okay. So you gun it. You gun it around. You are able to slide in front. And now your goal is to be in the lane ahead of the semis, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I want the semis between us and the gunfire.
Great. So I think the complication that makes the most sense here is for the semi to get hit. So you slide in front of the lead semi truck as one of the goons hanging out the back of the pickup truck opens fire with the machine gun, and you probably can't hear over the sound of the music the bullets plinking off the side of the semi, but I think can probably hear the poof as 2 of the tires, I'm going to say the 2 rear tires on the cab part of the semi blow. And this truck goes and skids.
I get that sound effect one more time.
And starts skidding off to the side, is scraping along the median, and it is fast enough that the previous truck, which now was pulled directly behind it, is not going to be able to stop in time, and goes barreling into the trailer of the truck in front, which accordions and pushes it directly towards the back of your car. You are about to you're gonna get a little kiss on the bumper. What do you do?
Kiss with a fist is better than none.
A kiss on the bumper from a semi or from the people chasing
from the
us?
semi. Yeah, so the
I'm
semi,
sure that'll be fine.
The semi has lost control, and is semi getting shoved along the side of the median into the back of your escape vehicle.
Hate that.
Oh, must go faster.
Yeah. So I'm going to make a clock. Actually, I'm gonna make 3 clocks here.
3?
So yeah, does this car have a name? Did we name the car?
We did not name the car. Did
Do
we
we
name the
wanna
car?
name
Or
the
did
car?
Olly know?
We should name it Betty White. Betty White.
Oh, Betty.
Name it Betty.
Well, now we
Let's go. I
Now
was
we have
gonna
to
say Betty
protect the-
White, but she better be protected.
we have to protect the
Weirdly-
car.
Weirdly, that is exactly what Katie named our car. our white Ford Escape. I refuse to call it that though because I don't believe in naming inanimate objects except
Wow.
in games.
Except in games.
I feel like
Alright.
this is a whole new
Names.
side to you.
So
This is an interesting lack of whimsy from your part, David.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right?
There's a
Labeling
story. There's a story here. Is
What hurt you?
I know.
yeah, I don't
No,
want to
like,
get
what
too
hurt you?
attached to anything.
Damn.
You can't develop emotional attachments. So anyway, I've made a clock. It's got 6 segments and it's labeled Betty.
Oh.
Oh, poor Betty.
Well, Betty is going to take.
Oh, Betty.
Yeah, we're filling in one. We're filling in one clock segment here. When I'm going to actually call this Betty. Destroyed seems harsh, so we're going to say disabled. So when that clock fills, your car is kaput.
Betty just took a
literally.
nap.
One segment. You have one
Liberated.
segment as the cab of this out of control semi crunches into your bumper. Everybody, is sort of flung forward inside.
I hope
That's
you're all
gonna
wearing your
leave
seatbelts.
a dent.
I was gonna say, and if you
there's
turn
3
around,
point harnesses.
I'm
Yeah. However,
Manny's definitely hanging on to a harness with her arms as her feet are flooping about.
I will say I
However-
do have the ability Speed Racer. On a successful
Yeah.
roll while racing, pursuing, or escaping in your vehicle, you may fill 1 additional clock segment.
great, because that with the I described the mixed part of your mixed success. Let's talk about the success part. You have
More about that.
we have racing clocks. So we have 2 4-segment clocks. One is crew escapes. The second is Joker's goons catch up. So with your speed racer
boy.
ability and that successful roll, you have filled 2 segments on the crew escapes clock.
Reports maneuver next.
All right. Let's pop around to the rest of the crew. Let's go back to let's just go back in sort of the reverse order that we did our little introductions. Ed, you said you were trying to hack the pickup truck, which is
Yes, I did say that.
100% reasonable. It doesn't even have to be that high tech. Cars have basically been computers for the past 15 years. So
It
this
is
doesn't
And a
even-
funnier.
computer can be hacked.
this
It's
doesn't even have
funny.
to be a new pickup truck for you to hack it. or for you to
Imagine if
attempt
it's
to
one of
hack
those douchey Tesla pickups, though, with monster truck wheels.
it.
I mean, we gotta give the
Getting
Joker
hard.
some credit. He probably wouldn't go for that, right?
He's the Joker does have a sense of whimsy, and if there's
He names his inanimate objects.
if there's anything that is not whimsical in this world, it is a Tesla. So
Valid.
we're
It is whimsical.
yeah, what's a whimsical truck? I feel like it's
There's that tiny little old school lime green old school Mini Cooper with monster truck tires that's always parked on 3rd Ave and 7th Street
that's
and
very
go on
good.
us. It's really
Okay,
good.
well, this pickup definitely has monster truck tires, and we can certainly make it lime green.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. I think
it's an El Camino.
I feel like it looks like a Volkswagen Bug, but it's a pickup truck.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it's
Incredible.
like a Volkswagen Bug where they've like chopped the back of the bus off and converted it into a pickup. This is wild. I love it. That's 100% a Joker car. Great. All
It's
right.
a beetle with a bed.
So Ed, tell us how you're trying to hack this extremely whimsical vehicle.
Yes, me. I know a lot about hacking. I'm just gonna like type really fast on my keyboard, and I'm gonna try to infiltrate the mainframe and DDoS the blockchain.
Great.
Sunbar
to the
Jeff
Zeep
Stormer
Zorp?
just twitched a little bit, and he doesn't know why.
You just got to beep to the Zeep Zorp. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. I'm using my Bluetooth sensor
We're
to.
we're getting closer. We're
Yeah.
getting closer here.
Hang on, I can work this out. Bluetooth sensor to sense the Bluetooth of this car, which I will then hack to take over the steering. No, I'll just take over the audio and blast, I don't know, Frozen 2 again.
Yes. That's becoming
Okay.
your calling card. If you're not
I was like,
careful.
if you don't want to do Frozen 2, you could just do We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Bruno.
God,
I
that
was
song has been
literally
stuck in my
thinking
head for
the
days.
the exact. I was literally about to say the exact same song. That is
There
so
you
funny.
go. I mean,
Yes,
you know,
okay.
Ed had to watch that movie the second it came out.
Absolutely, and he's watched it many times since then. He has a Disney Plus
He and the rest of us.
subscription. Yeah, he pretends it's for his kids, but it's not.
No.
It's
Yeah,
for him.
we know.
Um,
We know.
Yeah, I pay for the one in my family, and I don't have kids, so you know.
What am
Okay.
I rolling? Okay,
So Tinker is the, I think, most obvious, but if you'd like to make an argument for a different action, go for it.
I think I have +3 in Tinker, and it seems obvious, so I'm gonna go for that.
Okay, cool. So we're starting with +3. Our level disparity is 2, so you're down to 1 die. And of course, you can always push yourself or take a devil's bargain to get some more.
What is, out of curiosity, the devil's bargain?
What is a good devil's bargain here? Okay. Let's say good devil's bargain. Let's say you I want to say the devil's bargain is they are going. You're gonna have more company. Let's call it that.
I'll take that chance. That's fine.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. More company it
I can
is.
deal with that.
And you get another die. So
All right.
roll 2.
All right. Big numbies. You don't add anything, right? No.
Nope. You were looking at your single highest result.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 1 and a 4. So,
Okay. So your highest
so
is
that's a 4.
We're looking at another mixed success here. So you are able to hack into the other car's computer. What happens? What do you do with that? What are you trying to achieve?
I guess realistically, like I think I probably would have been trying to achieve like maybe more control over their vehicle, but probably maybe only I don't know. I want to distract them. I want to maybe cause them to swerve. If I can only get control of their sound system or whatever, you know, I'll blast.
Yeah, you can
I'll
definitely
blast Incanto.
You can definitely get control of the sound system. That there's no question about that. I'm gonna say the mixed success will be that you don't have total control of the car. You can, I think what you can do is you can shift their gears around. So, you know, you can.
That's so annoying. Damn.
So until
for them.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, they can immediately shift it back, but you can keep shifting it. So.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
What do you want to do with that?
Oh man, my knowledge of cars.
And that's gonna destroy their transmission so quickly.
Olly, I can. What gear should I shift this into? Like 1 or
reverse?
Okay.
Correct.
Reverse, Ed.
Okay, I do that.
Okay, so in the rear view, or Ed, probably for you in the side view, you're probably looking closer to the passenger side view mirror. You enter the code on your what do you have? Do you have a laptop? Do you have a PDA? What are we looking at?
I think it's definitely a laptop. The screen is cracked from many times swerving in Olly's car.
Cool. Okay, so do mark that.
I probably duct taped it to my thighs. Oh, right.
Yeah,
yes,
do mark that on your gear. So okay, I'm sorry I interrupted you. You duct taped it to your thighs. That's a great detail.
Yeah. How else am I supposed to keep it on there? I don't understand.
No, it's perfect. It's a classic Ed move. The most dad thing you could possibly do. Duct tape it. Cool. So, I think you do have to manually enter the code command for this every time. You know, you don't have like a little picture of a gear shifter or anything, but you do that, and you watch in the side mirror as their car sort of shudders and jumps a little, and then just like shoots backwards for a second before, you know, they appear to figure out what's going on, and it creates a not insubstantial amount of chaos behind them, but their buddies are able to swerve around the rapidly reversing Volkswagen pickup truck conversion, and now you do have a second car full of Joker goons, just bombing up the side lane on you, and the original one is about to recover. Let's go over to Manny. What do you do?
Oh, that's gonna be hell on their transmission, right, Olly? Right?
Yes. yeah. That's good job, Ed.
The gears is a grinding.
Let's see, what can Manny can't really do stuff from inside a car. She's a physical gal. But
well, you don't have to stay in the car. There's no rule that says you gotta do that.
Yeah, hang outside the car with me.
All right. I think Manny...
And you can always mark off, if you want to shoot, you can always mark off a firearm.
Yeah. I think what Manny's going to do is she will climb out the opposite side from where Jacky is. But just climb up and be like, can't be letting you have all the fun here yourself. All right. Harley said I can do this, but it's my first time, so you got to go light on me. And she's just going to pick up a fuck off gun that Hopper can tell me that is probably like just stashed in the car. I don't know, Hopper, you know guns. I don't know.
What am I, a thesaurus to you people?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a big old shotgun.
Yeah, a big old shotgun, and we're gonna have fun and just pew pew.
All right, pew pew blam blam. Let's have a skirmish roll, I think.
Alrighty, skirmish. So I have 1 in skirmish.
Cool. And you are down 2, so you are currently you're starting at disadvantage.
Okay, and ooh. So I don't know if this works. Can I, if I decide to push myself, can I use my fancy footwork ability, even though I'm not doing footwork? I'm doing more arm work hanging out of a car.
Yeah, sure. How do you want to do that?
Well, when I push myself, I can misdirect my enemies so they attack each other.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, okay. That is fun. Cool.
That is fun. So now I just roll straight, right?
Yeah.
Since I pushed myself.
You are so you're gonna roll 2, and we're looking at the lower one. The result on the lower one.
Wait, I thought by pushing myself, I don't have disadvantage.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can push yourself to do one thing. So you can either push yourself to gain a die, or you can push yourself to activate your ability. So,
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, well, let's see. No, unfortunately, the lower one was a 3.
Okay. So that is going to be a failure, and there will be consequences. However, you did push yourself, so that happens regardless. What is it that you do that gets the one Joker car to inadvertently attack the other one?
Well, what I think is happening is Manny is shooting wild, right? Like the car's swerving, Manny doesn't know what she's doing, that she's not like the sharpshooter of the group. So I think bullets are just flinging wildly, and it is just one of those things where, in trying not to get shot because there's no way of predicting where she's going to shoot next, I think they just swerve into each other.
Cool. That's perfect. So we'll say that that the car that has the car that's coming up sees you level the shotgun, you shoot off one blast, it goes in one direction to avoid it, you shoot off another blast, it goes in the other direction, and their buddies have just managed to recover, shifted back into drive. They come up and wham, they clip each other. So you can use that to your advantage going forward, as they are now like right there together, and they have whacked into each other. However, still a failure state. So as they do that, one of the guys in the back lets loose with his machine gun, and it is going to just swipe across the entire back of your vehicle. Some bullets are going to go through that back windshield, and Manny, you're going to get clipped for, let's say...
We'll put out there some all steel body. Get fucked, new cars.
I am going to say you will take severity 1 damage from this. You're just getting grazed.
Ow! That's all she says.
Manny, you good?
Yeah, just a love tap. I'll be good.
You good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Get out of here.
All right, Jacky, what are you doing?
I'm ducking back inside and grabbing the extra stash of ammo that I think is just littered haphazardly on like the middle seat and below. She's just grabbing it and like sort of jamming it into the gun.
Sometimes, and I apologize if this is the state of anybody's actual car, because I'm really judgy about it. Sometimes you get into people's cars and there's just sort of like a layer of stuff on the floor in the back seat, just sort of like wrappers and like, bags of stuff and that kind of thing. It's that, but it's ammo.
It's ammo, obviously.
It's just like
what do your cars look like?
There's like definitely some grenades shoved into the seat back pocket.
100, yeah, into like the mesh seat back.
Yeah. Jacky pops back.
And it's a good thing you duck down when you do, because that's the exact moment that that one guy in the back of the pickup is swiping his machine gun across your rear windshield.
Is that all you got? Jacky like hangs out, opens the car door again, is just sort of looking offended, like that's nothing. And she's gonna try to take aim at the guy with the machine gun and just fire sort of dead on with that guy. It's like, you know what? The Joker can't even show up to clean up his own messes. I'm offended. This is me being offended, and I'm embarrassed for all of you.
Blam. All right. I think we're probably looking at another skirmish roll. Cool. What's your skirmish?
Got 3.
Cool. Okay. So
I assist.
You're starting at 1. Olly, how are you assisting?
I'm gonna spin the car around. To
Hell
yeah, baby.
Slam on the handbrake, spin it around.
Give me that drift.
So we can get a super cool panning shot.
Yep.
All right.
I adore that. Okay, so Olly, you're gonna pay 1 stress, and Jacky, you're now up to 2. Do you want to push yourself or take a devil's bargain for an additional die?
I'm gonna do it blank.
All right.
Just as is. Also because I already rolled. I rolled a 1 and a 4.
Okay, 4.
So 4 it is.
Mixed success. So, Olly, you do this cool as hell maneuver. You whip the car around, you kick it into reverse, and now you're bombing down the highway in the opposite direction as Jacky, you hanging out the side, you swing around and perfectly lined up, bam! And that bullet is going straight into its target, hits the guy in the chest, and he goes tumbling out onto the highway, hits the pavement. He's gone. We are going to mark off 1 more segment for the crew escaping. However, as a consequence of this, the maneuver does kill your speed a little bit, Olly. So you have to hit the brakes hard. You have a big drop in speed before you get right back up, going in reverse. And I'm gonna mark off a segment on the goons clock because they are able to get a little bit of distance or close the gap a little bit more as one of their guys gets picked off. So. You have these two trucks coming up, and they are kind of I think they've gotten into, because of Manny's little distraction maneuver. They're chasing you, but they've gotten into a little bit of a tussle between the two of them. So the two drivers are like, just sort of like clipping off each other as they chase you, just as like they're kind of like running and shouldering each other out of the way. That's sort of the visual here. And we got guys in the back lining up for another shot. The semis have completely just wrecked on the side of that middle median, and you can see at this point, this has all happened fairly quickly, but at this point, a reasonable distance behind you, couple 100 feet minimum. You see these torn up semis coming to a halt, smoke pouring out of the out of the cabs. Other drivers are like really starting to slow down, pull over. The way is getting a little clearer, but you're attracting a lot more attention as another one of the Joker goons opens up from the back of one of the pickup trucks. They're trying to get your tires now, and Olly, you are facing them head on. Crew,
We got run flat, baby.
All right, just line them up for me. Let's go, round 2.
I think you the camera realizes that the music has cut out, and you see Olly look disgusted as this like first gen iPod shuffle took a bullet during the thing.
Oh no!
And you see them like while they're still driving, in between shifting.
This is why you don't name
pocket,
technology. It could take a bullet at any time.
And pulls out a Zune with a cracked screen.
Yes.
And just really quickly, like, it's, you know how like sometimes in action movies you'll see that super cool over the top pistol reload? It's like that, but with MP3 players.
Nice.
And
amazing.
And we get Olly's vroom vroom tunes.
Yep.
Zune edition.
I think Jacky just calls out, "Hey Olly, give me a sick beat to blow some guy's brains out of the back of their skull."
Oh yeah. And I think we get Highway by Bleecker starts playing. I'm just gonna go ahead and this is actually Olly's Vroom Vroom Tune side B. I'll put that in chat in the chat for you, dear viewers, if you want to see this playlist for this dumb fuck trash baby.
Excellent.
And all right. Sorry, I just wanted to add to the scene. I didn't actually realize it. Am I supposed to do something else?
That's great. It sounds like we're getting another skirmish roll from Jacky at this point.
Oh yeah, can I use one of the grenades? Are they like freebies? Like well, you know how some people put water in the back of the car for the passengers? You put grenades. It's Gotham.
This isn't a fucking Uber.
You got to mark it off on your gear.
I just want to use a grenade.
Ooh,
checking it out.
Can I? So, Betty, she's got some tricks. Is there a possibility that I can add some cool additions to Betty via flashback?
Yeah, there may be a role involved, but more likely it's going to be a stress cost.
I'd like to blow some smoke, just a smoke cloud out the back. It's rose colored smoke because extra.
That's extremely
Did it
extra.
make like a rose pattern before it?
Nah, it's not that. We're not that fancy. It's more it's about sending a message.
It's a bloom.
A smoke bloom.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Who installed that?
Yes, give me
me, obviously.
give me a quick flashback of who installed it.
I think I'm
gonna charge you 2 stress for this flashback.
Okay, I will take that stress. We do not, no stress, Brad. No.
I've got no stress at all. I'm totally fine.
My god.
All right, soft and paranoid.
I'm totally fine. I don't have nightmares.
So we see a flashback to this vehicle in the garage. And Olly is like kind of on like one of the little scooty mechanic trolleys underneath it. And you just see Ed tinkering with the interior dashboard. And there is an LED button. Like, so it's like a tiny little screen, like on a stream deck. And there's just a picture of Betty White in character as Rose. No explanation, literally no explanation. And then we just see Ed just kind of like just mischievously chuckling at how clever he is. And then the smoke was always the plan. Ed added this reflective additive that ends out being this rosy pink color, and then installed that button.
Wow, that's a really beautiful color. That came out really great. What do you think, Olly?
What the fuck was that, Ed? Why is it pink?
You know, like rose, like plants, like, and the roses grow on vine. Do roses grow on vines?
I liked it, Ed.
Thank you.
It was a nice touch.
Thank you.
We just see the smoke billowing covering out off the whole highway, and then the two trucks punch through. Very Mad Max energy.
And I think Jacky tosses the grenade right as like the smoke bloom reaches its zenith.
Amazing. All right, cool. Then Jacky, let's get a skirmish roll.
Sweet.
Again, you're starting at 3. You're down by 2, so you're at 1. And because of the smoke, I think that counts as an assist. Olly has already paid some stress, so we will call that 2 dice.
All right. Oh, that's a 5 and a 6.
All right, 6 will do it. Yeah, how does this happen? Tell us.
How do I
this.
toss a grenade?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some physics.
Tell me about the cool way that you tossed the grenade at the car.
Yeah, okay. I think Jacky sort of pushes the door all the way open and does a pretty precarious like clambering over to the trunk outside, and she's gonna balance on the top of the trunk and sort of just like, whew, all right, and pulls the pin out and like gives it a quick toss and chucks it.
Yeah, cool. And we see it,
and then flattens herself down so she can start climbing back into the car.
Yep.
God, what happened to the seatbelts?
And we see it go into the pink smoke. It disappears out of view, and then we see it bounce and clatter out of the smoke, trailing little plumes of pink as it bounces and rolls directly under the engine of the lead chopped Volkswagen pickup monster truck, and blam! Truck goes flipping in the air as this huge explosion knocks it back. The other truck is slammed off to the side of the highway. There's guys in clown makeup flying out the back, arms flailing, guns.
Who's laughing now, buddy?
Guns spinning in the air, firing wildly in no direction. As you leave this huge fireball behind you on the highway, and you are zipping away in this plume of rose-colored smoke. Olly, you've made an incident collectively. The plural you have made an incident.
Oh, okay. So we're not just blaming me for this.
No.
I mean,
but as the driver, you are responsible for making sure that you are able to get away from your incident without further incident. So let's. What are you gonna do to get
like
off
a dog
this?
that pooped in the living room.
Well, grenades, poops. It's kind of all the same.
Tomato.
Yeah. Tomato. So, what are you doing to get off the highway and make sure that you are not followed by any additional Joker goons, or worse, the goddamn GCPD, who have certainly been alerted to this? You can easily tell by the helicopters that you can see. converging on the highway at some distance.
Is this a so here's a question for you. Is this a raised highway?
Yes.
Or is this a okay.
Yeah, this is an elevated highway through downtown Gotham.
Okay, fun. What's the nearest exit?
I am going to say the nearest exit is just a couple of 100 feet off to your right.
Cool. Ollie's gonna pit maneuver someone, and try to block the route behind them.
Okay.
Behind us.
I don't know what that means.
It
Please
means I'm
elaborate.
going to crash somebody else's car by tapping them, using the front of my car to hit the back, the rear middle of their car.
It closes his eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Closes his laptop and holds on.
Your laptop's duct taped to you. You don't need to worry about it.
Oh shit, you're right.
So you see headed towards that off-ramp. It's pretty erratically, as there's just been a massive explosion behind them. You see, we'll say a Honda Civic, the most common vehicle that there is.
It's got a souped-up blue Honda Civic with an Uber light in it.
Great.
And a bunch of blood-covered passengers.
Yeah. So you see this blue Honda Civic, and you're gunning for it. You're gonna do a little clippy clip, and a flippy flip.
Yes.
Let's have a maneuver roll.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
fine.
only the second time in a Flights of Fandom that we've done horrible crimes against cars.
There's always room for
Really hard
improvement.
to believe, shockingly.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I'm trying to rectify
Wait, no.
that.
No, it's the third time. You're forgetting about Jurassic Park.
You are so correct. It is the third time.
Third time's the charm. So no penalties here, so you're rolling your full maneuver.
Cool.
Rating.
Cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll that straight. That's not great. That is a 3 and a 4.
Okay. Mixed success here. So I think let's say somebody is going to get hurt. Who you don't want to get hurt. Maybe you, for example. So
As long as
Olly,
it's not Betty.
yeah. So you tap this Honda Civic at just the right angle. It immediately loses freaking control, goes spinning out, and as you whiz past it down the off ramp onto the street, it slides to a halt across the off ramp lane. However, let's say I think what's going to happen is in that when you did clip the car and continue onto the off-ramp, the combination of needing to immediately, because you were not slowing down substantially, of needing to immediately turn and clipping the car means you can't quite make that turn off the ramp before you get all the way to the bottom, and you are going to go launching over the side of the ramp and slam onto the street below, and I'm going to hit you with severity 2 harm. As your arm kind of crunches against the steering wheel. All steel body.
Yeah, there's no accordion effect here. You just lose your legs when the front, the engine comes back at you.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, severity 2 harm. Cool.
I feel like Jacky and Manny are now like in a pile in the back seat, having fallen on top of each other, if not one of us having fallen under the seats.
Yeah. The two of you barely escaped injury here.
And Ned's properly seatbelted in.
Yeah.
Or Ed. I will point out, I do have Speed Racer.
Yeah.
So technically that means our clock is done.
The clock is absolutely done. You have filled all the segments and you have successfully escaped. Yes. So with that, we see Betty sort of fishtail a little bit, voom voom, recover, and you are speeding off down one of the avenues of Gotham, away from this mass of wreckage on the highway overpass above, and towards the safety of the yard. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Whew.
When we come back, our I was going to say heroes, but our protagonists
Yeah.
are going to be able to take a quick breather, and we'll see what is in store for them next. Speaking of Olly, they are currently pulling Betty, your crew's 1969 Ford Mustang, and dedicated getaway and transportation vehicle, into the yard, which is your relatively secure spot here in Gotham City, where your crew has carved out a little space under the protective eye of Scraps, longtime friend and mentor to Olly, who has graciously allowed the rest of you chuckleheads to occasionally set up shop in his junkyard. Olly, what does it look like as you pull the car into the yard? What does the yard look like?
Home sweet home.
So we going through a secret tunnel, which is super rad. So I think we see the like Olly barely able to drive, like just using one hand and knees to do all the shifting and then steering. And we see this wall kind of rise up, and the car goes down into a building, and then we see we see Betty come back up this long kind of gravel ramp, and all around you there's a pretty large area. Like, this is probably at least a few acres, which is kind of insane for just dead empty space in Gotham. But there is a massive bridge overhead, and you can see the support pylons are right adjacent to this, and just rising on all sides are these almost like canyon walls of stacked rusting, often vine covered cars, trucks, SUVs, RVs. Just see a couple of Airstreams kicking around in there, your occasional moped. And this just kind of forming these massive it's this bizarre conjunction of a natural canyon made out of the most unnatural materials, and with a kind of a shitty mobile home office and a Quonset hut, like the half barrel style, almost looks like a little aircraft hangar style garage, kind of in the center of all this. But just lots of green.
Sure. And wheeling out of that garage to meet you is Scraps. Scraps is a black guy, mid-60s, built, a lot of very obvious upper body strength. He's got a white hair and beard, and he's wheeling towards you in his green custom-built wheelchair. And you can't quite tell at this distance. He's moving at a clip. He's coming fast towards you. You can't quite tell if he's concerned or pissed. And
You handle this one, Ollie. I've got to unduct tape my laptop from my thighs. So
Yeah, I think Jacky and Manny are helping each other out of the car in the back.
I'm busy, so you just gotta take this one, I think.
Yeah, sure, I got this one.
and
Oh fuck.
Ollie, you drag yourself out of the car, slam the door. The car is in. It's, it looks worse than it is, but it looks bad. And Scraps clocks this immediately, greeting you with a, "What the hell did you do to my car?"
It's his car. I wrote that. I forgot I wrote that.
You were driving his car?
Yeah, it's our getaway car.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about. Look, I wrote fic a long time ago, and I forgot about that, and now I feel like a bad person. Gonna fix it. Did Scraps?
Yeah, you
name
better
her Betty?
believe we're gonna fix it.
Look,
I'm gonna be
Betty-
tooling on this thing for the next week with what you did.
It's look. Joker's goons hit us on the highway heading back. Did not go looking for trouble, I promise.
You should really see the other guys. Jacky says that she has to kick open the damaged door that she was using to hang off of.
Ollie just kind of visibly just kind of cringes a little bit as you
Jacky
do that.
does a thumbs up like, I'm helping, right?
Oh yeah, I bet they're having a real great day.
Yeah, don't go on I-60.
They found you again, huh?
Yeah. Fast too.
Son of a bitch. Joker's really got it out for you.
Yep. Well, we
Seems
did
like
More of his goons around town than there's ever been. It's more dangerous out there than it's been in years. Since, hell, I don't know. Before the bat, even.
Well, where's the bat? Shouldn't he be doing something about it?
What,
What I
putting
hear?
us in jail?
Well, I mean, no. We're small time, the Joker.
Is after us every day.
So, the Bat, the Joker, they're mortal enemies. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So therefore, Batman should be protecting us, right? That's how it works. I mean,
Listen,
he's basically a
I ain't gonna
white-collar
pretend to know
criminal, right?
what the bat's thinking, okay? Hell, he's helped me out personally more than once, but he could just as easily turn around and throw me in the slammer if he thought I was on the wrong side of things. Same goes for all of you. I don't trust him, and neither should you.
Oh, believe me, I don't trust him.
Good. Yeah, I imagine he's dealing with this broader gang war. Reason that Joker's guys are out so much is they're trying to fight everybody the Penguin's sending out. And two of them are going at it like hell. I told you.
Penguins.
I haven't
and
seen
mating
nothing
season?
like it in years.
Okay, but that's kind of funny. Joker's guys and Penguin's guys. It's like Crime on Ice. Get it? She nudges Ollie. Get it? That was good. Sorry.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Yeah, it's
Crime on
funny
Ice,
until
it's
they
really
start firing shots off in your neighborhood and bullets start flying through windows of miscellaneous apartments.
good.
Then it's not so funny.
You are not wrong. Manny, how's speaking of bullets? How's the
You just see Manny take whatever gnarly knot of back seat floor tote bag plastic situation off her arm, and it's just like a bloody gnarly mess. It was a scrape, but it was a flesh wound,
Okay. We should take care of that.
Yeah, we should get some antiseptic on that.
Yeah, come on back to the office. And Scraps is starting to turns around, he motions you all, and he's headed over towards that trailer office where, there's a little bit of a first aid station.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Olly follows, just kind of scans there and makes sure there's nobody else around.
Well, actually, we're technically in downtime at this point, so everybody can take one downtime action. Manny, you I think are probably going to want to recuperate, meaning you can reduce all of your marked harm down one severity level. Who's helping Manny?
I'll help Manny.
Oh,
Okay.
I can also help Manny because
Okay,
I haven't taken
Someone
any
needs
stress.
to help Olly.
Olly's just sitting
I'll
here,
help
just kind of
Olly.
like
I'll help Olly.
quietly.
I do not know how to set a bone.
Yeah, I think
I
Ollie
don't
is
know how
in...
to use. I know how to use Neosporin.
I've been to a few soccer practices. I've seen some pretty nasty breaks. You kind of learn on the job. The job is being a dad.
It gets that, Nolly.
You should see the PTA meeting. Had called me too.
Holy shit.
One of the moms shot the other mom. They're not even criminals. You remember that, Ed?
They do get pretty intense over God, it's not the bake sale. Oh my God, Spirit Week. Like everybody's taking sides. Everybody's like, we should do Elderly Day. We should do Country Day. And that's always kind of problematic
this is why I had to drop out of school.
You dropped out of middle school?
Well, wait, it's a middle school? It's not even high school? High school I can understand because those people can get cutthroat with colleges and all that stuff. Well, you're talking, this is a bunch of 11-year-olds?
Oh, absolutely. That's, the parents are really just, because the kids just don't give a fuck. So the parents are like, this is the only thing I have to live for. Unless you're like me and you live a life of crime.
Jacky's gathering like some alcohol and swabbies and
Scraps is
the
like
Neosporin and the bandages,
the first aid kit, and he says to you, "You take these over to your friend. I'll take care of the kid."
All right. Sorry about your car. I would say we would never do it again, but then I'd be a liar on top of all of my other extensive skill sets.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And he's gathering up some other stuff out of the first aid kit, and sort of lets Ed and Jacky set up with Manny on one side of the office. There's like let's say there's like a couple of chairs, just sort of
Lazy
like
boys.
mismatched. Yeah, like right. Yeah, there's like
From
a
like
couple
the
of
70s.
Yes.
of like mismatched, overstuffed lazy boys over on one corner, like around a little like shitty TV set, and then Olly Scraps is going to take you over to the other side of the office where there's like a little desk, one of these like heavy metal contraptions. There's probably a little bit of rust on it, and sits you down in like a ancient swivel office chair, and he's gonna start. He's gonna say, "Let me see your arm, kid."
Olly, like very gingerly. Well, the good news is I already said I was wearing a cutoff hood, a leather vest over a cutoff hoodie. Because
you're
real
already
class.
way ahead. You're already way ahead on this whole thing.
Don't even have to cut the sleeves off. Look at that. I look ahead. Oh,
Damn. Every time you come back here, kid, you're hurt worse.
not as bad as the first time, though.
Sure, but if we get back to that first time on a regular basis, I don't know. Listen, if you want to get out of town, I can figure it out. I got some people I can call. We could get you and your crew together, get you out of Gotham entirely.
No, we ain't the type of crew that runs, you know? This is Jacky's sister's here, Ed's family's here, all the kids. Harley ain't going anywhere, so that means Manny ain't either. And besides, you'd like starve without me or something. Isn't that what senior citizens do?
Oh, yeah, me. I'm gonna starve without you. Right. Crack! Yeah. As he sets the arm right back. And again, like, Scraps is jacked. Like,
he's so jacked.
He just pops your arm right back into place like he was snapping a tree branch. And it hurts like a motherfucker, but your bones are in the right spot again, so that's good. And he starts to wind some gauze around it, and you know, kind of getting everything tight on there. Yeah, well, you show that mean face to the world, kid. I'll always know you're a softy at heart.
I mean, I've got a gooey center, if that's what you mean. I think we've demonstrated that several times, messily.
Yeah, right. Again, do your best to keep that part inside. And I'm not talking metaphorically at this point. I think we've skirted around the metaphor.
Yeah. No promises.
Hell. And he, gets some cloth, sort of wraps a sling, and puts your arm up. Which arm is it? Left, right?
I think it's left arm because I was still able to shift gears.
Okay, cool. So with that, we'll give you the free recuperate action as well. So everybody's harm goes down 1 severity. If you're at 1, it clears. And Olly, if you do have options to reduce it further if you would like. You're down to 1 now. Or you're 1
what would that entail?
You can spend funds to call an actual medical professional, or a crewmate can try to operate with a fortune roll.
I have 2 operate.
Ollie's just staring at like Ed's looking over, like I think we see Ed looking over very thoughtfully, like I bet I could do that. And Ollie is kind of looking back, and I think you see like the sunglasses go down, and we see the bright, unnaturally green eyes just kind of eyeballing Ed, trying to decide. They just
stop staring at me with them big ol' eyes.
What? Why do you have that look on your face, Ed?
I mean, it's I can probably just patch you up, you know. I mean, unless you want to call, you know.
Yeah, I'm a little broke right now.
Well, I can't. I mean, I'm not gonna make it worse, right?
With that kind of attitude, you know what? I'll wait it out. Yeah, let's wait it out. I'll wait it out.
You know, if you want to get, you know, you're broke. You're not. We both know you're not gonna go see a doctor. But if you want to, you know, get an infected wound or whatever instead of, I might not be a freaking doctor, but I can look at, just saying.
Tell you what, tomorrow, if it's like, if it seems like if I'm running a fever, we can burn that bridge when we come to it, okay?
Okay, but like, are you gonna be honest about it, or is it gonna be like the last time where you're like, oh, no, I'm fine, Ed, and then, like you're swooning in the freaking kitchen eating your Captain Crunch?
First off, it was tricks, and second off, I don't swoon.
Oh,
I had a
sorry,
momentary
you just pass
vertical.
out.
I had a momentary vertical incident.
Okay, whatever you want to call it, but I'll be checking on you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just go easy on that arm, kid, huh? And Scraps gives you a friendly pat on the arm.
And you just there's a very
Fucking hurts.
there's Ollie just kind of winces and goes, "You got it, boss."
What's going on over on the other side of the room with so Ed, you're sort of having this conversation back and forth with Ollie as Scraps is kind of fastening up that sling. What's going on the other side of the room with Manny's bullet graze?
If Jacky, I just had this feeling like Jacky like took a bottle of alcohol, like dumped it, and instead of yelling with pain, I think Manny is just going to very loudly and off-key sing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those, I'm totally fine, doesn't hurt at all.
Haven't heard that one before. All right. She's taking out like the swabs and sort of disinfecting the bullet wound before she starts like thoroughly cleaning it and bandaging it up. She is a little bit familiar with how to deal with some bullet issues, shall we say, more so than the broken bones. And
I feel like Ed looks over at like for the bullet wound, maybe because it's like open and bleeding, and like definitely is like
buckets over there, Ed.
I'm gonna go over there.
Yep.
But that's really not nice. And like first I gotta get hurt, and now you gotta be hooting at me. Come on, man.
I mean, it's pretty gnarly. It's gonna scar real good though.
I know, but like of all the things to make Ed, outside his insides, this?
Yeah, he's been
It's just the blood. I don't know. Okay, leave me alone.
You got kids. I'm sure you've seen worse than this.
I was gonna say.
Don't
This
remind me.
I mean, this cannot be worse than some of them blowouts I've heard about with children.
I mean, nothing could be worse than the birth of my third, honestly.
Oh boy.
There were sutures involved.
I don't.
It's gross.
I'm to the arts.
But now you see, I'm insulted. Nah, I'm kidding, man. It's fine.
You just see a disgusted look on Ollie's face as they like close the door on the way out.
Yeah, about that door. So you turn to the door, Ollie, and there's somebody standing there. He clears his throat. I hope I'm not interrupting. It's Batman.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn it.
Jacky immediately like drops the alcohol and like gets the gun out. It is just like, we have to go now. We're late for so many other things.
You can put the gun down.
Really?
Yes.
And how much longer do I have between me putting the gun down and you knocking me out?
That depends on how the rest of our conversation goes. But I'm not here to beat the shit out of you.
Oh, well, that's a relief. Because not all of us are in fighting shape right now. And that's just rude and unsportsmanlike.
All right.
You look a little worse for wear. He sort of takes in the scene, Manny with these sort of bloody bandages, Olly with the sling, the first aid kit open, and all the stuff strewn all over the office.
Okay. All right. This is the worst decision I've ever made. Jacky puts the gun away.
I'm just here to talk.
Since when?
Since a gang war started between Penguin and the Joker.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, who's Penguin?
Too dumb.
Pangling? Pangling?
I mean, like, are you talking about like Mr. Popper?
I know all about your heist at the Arkham Diamond Casino a few weeks ago. I know that you broke into Cobblepot's vault, and I know that it didn't go as planned. It didn't go as planned for Cobblepot either. The Joker was supposed to protect that vault. Apparently he was the one who got a tip that it was going to get broken into. And that seems to have piqued his interest. He offered security. The Penguin accepted. And then, well, I think you know what happened.
He got his ass handed to him. I think those are the words you're looking for.
Not exactly how I would put it, but yeah.
It's got his hand handed to him too.
So, Cobblepot's not too happy about this, but it seems he doesn't know who it was who broke into his vault. And
Well, clearly it was an inside job.
could be, but he's decided it was the Joker's fault, which is why he started sending goons after Joker. Joker retaliated. Both sides start upping their muscle on the streets, going at each other. Things spiral out of control, and here we are. Full-out gang war.
Wow. Seems like a real victimless crime. Joker's goons killing Penguin's goons. Round and round it goes.
It would be.
What, really shitty a Joker to steal that diamond after he said he would, protect it.
I know Selena Kyle as the diamond. That's not important right now.
Who's Selena Kyle?
Oh my.
Again, listen to your friend. Way too dumb.
Well, some of us don't have a
Even
lot
I
of
know
practice.
who Selena Kyle is. I mean, I didn't when I met her, but...
So now I'm stuck cleaning up a gang war on every street corner in Gotham, trying to prevent innocent bystanders from getting hurt night in and night out. I want this war over, and you're gonna help me do it.
Excuse me? How?
Don't you have like a thing that flies around and shoots rockets and shit?
What's a henchman for like a good guy? A sidekick? Don't you have sidekicks for that?
Yeah, where's that little, he's kind of like a shrimpy guy, and...
Then there's the shooty one.
Yeah.
Oh, then there's the one that like thinks he's real good at circus shit, but only because he doesn't know me. That one too.
The flippy
Yeah.
one.
The flippy one.
Yeah, the flippity
flippy
do.
one. The one with the I'm not gonna lie, dude. You go through a lot of sidekicks. Do you have like
Problems, buddy.
you need to like, I don't know, get like a better like a matching 401k or something.
Yeah, dude, like, what's your going rate? Like...
Yeah, are we being hired? Is this a freelance job? Because I got rates.
Yeah.
I only take cash.
Insurance, Venmo.
You can call it a freelance job. If you
Wait,
want.
seriously?
Your payment is going to be me not putting all of you back into Arkham.
I mean,
if you
technically,
want to
I was
argue
never
whether or
in
not
Arkham.
I can do it, well, you can take your chances.
I
The
don't
way
get
I
it.
see
Why-
it,
You know, for
the four of you
somebody,
started this mess.
Ugh.
you should be responsible for cleaning it up.
And
like,
again-
but okay, but Joker, Penguin's the one who's sending goons after Joker, who's sending goons after Penguin. Like, this really is like kind of symptomatic of a greater societal problem, you know? And
Yeah, we're just like
it's
the
kind
little
of
guy.
unfair to like blame it on like us and be like, to flex your big muscles, like, oh, I'm gonna put you back in Arkham if you don't help me clean this up because it's all your fault, not the fault of the weird society we live in where crime lords and random vigilantes run the show, and that's all how we can make a decent living.
And again, I gotta point out, what the hell do you think we're gonna be able to do up against both Joker and Penguin that you and your little circus couldn't handle better, most likely? Though I'm
How
loath
is-
to admit this.
And how is putting us in Arkham any better use of your time than taking these guys out in the first place?
So you
It's
may have
not.
noticed we're not exactly in great condition right now.
I did. So here's what
And
I want you to do.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
I need someone to talk to the Joker or to Cobblepot. I think you can understand why I can't do that, and you might be able to.
Oh, yeah, I think the Joker's gonna be real friendly if any one of us were to show our faces anywhere near him. I think it's gonna go real well, and we're not gonna get shot immediately.
Dude, I'm Miss Steal Your Girl. I can't go in front of the Joker.
Yeah, Manny can't go anywhere near there.
Then go to Penguin. I need you to find out what it's going to take for one of them to call this thing off, and I need you to get it done.
Fuck. What's the pay rate though?
We don't go back to Arkham.
No,
Yeah, but, like,
no.
come on.
That
Oh.
villains do that. Like, do this shit or I'll kill you. Like, that's
You're
not
using-
real payment. Like,
You're
pay for
using
your
violence. Yeah, you're
Also,
using
may I-
violence as a means of intimidation and manipulation. How are you any better than the Joker?
May I point out that if your only intent is to put us back in Arkham, not only did we all break out, but we took our bosses and we ran right out of there, didn't we? So,
Then you won't have much trouble doing it a second time. That's
Can
my
I text
deal.
that?
time would be better spent just paying us for our time and
Look.
making this a respectful professional relationship and not one forged over threats and intimidation.
Exactly. Thank you, Manny. And look, Batman, do you have a name? Should I just call you? I mean, I'm Edge. Should I just call you Batman? Like, should I call you Bats? Is that
Batsy.
Mr. Bat?
Batsy.
Bats? I'll call you
Batsy's
Batsy. Yeah, I'll call you Batsy. You're
Feels
fine with that,
wrong.
right? Great.
While that montage is going on, can
Um,
I very sneakily try to text Poison Ivy behind the
oh,
Oh god.
Nice.
Yeah, sure, if you want. Let's get a roll. It sounds like you're trying to do something unseen, so prowl
I'm
trying-
seems
I'm just gonna
appropriate.
hit the call button. I'm gonna hit the call button. Speed dial.
Okay, sure.
So
Yeah,
that
you
is
can
what,
absolutely do
what-
that.
Does Ollie have a touch phone? He does, doesn't he?
but yes.
Sorry, they, yeah.
Ollie doesn't have a touch phone.
Is it a flip phone?
Ollie has a Motorola Razor that they
Okay,
found
okay.
in
I-
Africa.
I
we
think
talked
we
about them
previously
getting a phone.
established this specifically.
Yeah, we established Ollie texting Manny
Yep.
when they were in the helicopter. So they have like but we also said it was like a T9 or something.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
there's
listen,
a lot of different.
I don't know
it's
if
like
y'all
using-
remember,
Motorola
you could
Razor.
text on a razor.
yeah.
It's just difficult, so that's why I'm hitting speed dial instead.
Well, yeah, Razors were the only phones that had like speed dials and stuff. Like our phones don't have that anymore.
Oh, shit, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I was asking.
Wilds. I didn't even think about
Uh-huh.
that.
And now I shall
Uh-huh.
shrivel up like the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speed dial, not a thing on our cell phone.
Oh,
All
I
right.
feel so old.
Yeah, Ollie, give this a shot. What's your prowl rating?
1.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
You're rolling at disadvantage. I mean, it's
Oh.
Batman.
Can I help? Will it matter?
Does our cacophony not help?
I
I feel like if anybody's helping, it's Ed right now with the name interrogation.
Yeah, and
actually,
Batman
no.
is just sort of looking like kind of amused throughout this entire thing, and he's not saying anything while Ed is doing this whole
No,
We're
this whole
Batman's favorite
monologue.
idiot.
no. Okay, no. Ed does have an actual spiel while Ollie's doing this. He's like, look, Bats. I got kids. Like, I got kids. I got a lot of alimony money to pay, and this is how I make my money. Like, it's not ethical. Sometimes, you know, I try to do my best, but like, you know, like anything. I mean, it seems like maybe you have a lot of money. Maybe maybe you have a patron. Is there like a corporation? I don't know, but like I'm really just using this money to pay my ex-wives and my children's like college funds.
Okay, Ed, are you just doing a distraction, or are you like legitimately trying to convince Batman to pay you for this job?
Yes.
I will say, because we are in downtime technically at this point, I'm not going to allow anybody to spend stress, because that doesn't make
this isn't
sense in
stressful?
a downtime phase.
It's already stressful.
Cash. I mean, if Ollie's like rolling, I would like to help them. But I feel like Ed would be trying to legitimately convince Batman. But
Okay.
I'm also happy to like give Ollie the help.
Let's have two rolls, and we'll kind of see how they shake out at once. So let's have Ollie first, seeing as you took the first action in this moment. So yeah, you're just rolling with disadvantage. What's
disadvantage?
Yes.
Wait, no, I thought I'm back to regular because of the help action. You can't go. Oh, you can go lower than disadvantage.
No, you can't go lower than disadvantage. Disadvantage is the lowest, but help action is not. What I'm saying about spending stress, help action is not possible.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Nobody can spend stress right now because you're in downtime.
Fuck you, it's a
So
6.
we're
Oh,
just
I'm
doing
rolling
straight
2.
rolls.
Fuck you, it's another 6. Oh my god. Okay.
You do it, and Batman does not notice.
A little.
Oh my god.
Cool.
I did not expect that to work, but also,
Yes.
Chaos.
well,
All right.
there's all of my.
You
luck
have
for
an
the
you
rest
have an
of this
open
freaking
call
game.
to you currently have an open call to Ivy.
Just gonna do that.
All right,
Amazing.
Ed. You are, I think, rolling. I think this is sway because you're trying to
Yeah.
convince him of something.
I do have one sway.
Okay, well, sorry, no, you don't, because Batman.
because Batman.
Because Batman.
Because
Need
Batman's
I say?
very
Need I
muscly.
say more?
Fine.
So you are also
so
rolling it at
disadvantage?
disadvantage. Roll 2, take the lower.
Where did my rolling thing go? 3.
3, a failure. He is not swayed by your argument. He just waits for you to sort of peter out and finish talking. And then he says, I've made my offer. Think about it. And he shoots a grapple gun and absolutely vanishes out of the door frame.
How are we gonna tell your answer?
Do you not understand the difference between an offer and a threat? Like, for real, though?
So what are we doing?
Oh,
Everybody's
shit.
the same.
Ollie checks to see if there's anybody on the other side of the line. Did she pick up?
I think because like this happened relatively quickly, And we established that Batman did not notice. You can still hear Ivy very faintly on the other end of the line, saying, Olly? Honey, is that you? Olly?
What the hell?
Sorry, boss. Must have hit the speed dial by accident.
Well,
I was just looking super, like,
it's good to hear
anxious.
your voice.
You too. You too. Hope your evening's going well. Yeah, things are fine here. How about you? Hey, Ollie's just staring at these two. Just
Jackie is watching. No, Jackie's watching you. It's just like, say.
Olly, sweetie, what's going on?
I may have just been threatened by the Batman. Well,
That's
we
a fun
got threatened
club
by
to
the
be a part
Batman.
of.
Yeah, how do you cancel your membership to that club?
Olly, sweetheart, I'm afraid it's very permanent.
Right. So I might be busy for the next few days, but if you need anything,
What
you know.
did the winged mouse want?
Yeah, he wants us to stop the gang war between Joker and Penguin.
That's a tall order.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm going to be pretty busy. I apologize if it interrupts your routine at all. But I'll be around, you know?
If you need a hand, I'm just a butt dial away. And I think she just hangs up.
God damn it, David.
So how'd it go?
Fine.
Yeah,
It's
like
good.
we like our view moves from like close Olly on the phone like 180 to see all three of you and Scraps like just crouched on the other side of the desk, just staring at Olly.
Look, she was very supportive, and if we need help, she's a phone call away.
Oh, we need help.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't understand why we're being made to go into a clear suicidal mission.
I think he's just a sadist. I've been thinking about it a lot. And like, dude dresses all up in black, skin tight, like latex or tight
like
black
dominatrix
material. Like, I think this is a kink thing.
Oh God, I didn't make that image.
I definitely I can see that.
Yeah, he's just out there beating up people and feeling good about it.
What are we gonna do about this whole
I've given
situation?
up trying to figure out what anybody is up to in this town a long time ago.
Speaking of which, can we circle back way earlier in this conversation, Scraps? I kind of wasn't gonna ask about it, but what do you mean the Batman's helped you out?
You live in Gotham long enough, sooner or later, Batman helps you out.
Not my experience.
How fucking old is this guy? Because I know
Who knows?
he was around when I was a kid, which means he was around when Jacky was like, you know, a teenager, and Ed was like 40.
Oh my God, how many people's ages are you gonna insult in one night, Olly? For
I'm
the
not that
love of
insulted.
God.
Wait,
Well, maybe because you're not old, Jacky.
Well, he's younger than me because he sure as shit showed up after I'd been living in Gotham for a long time, and things things
You are
weren't
like
the same
decrepit
after
and
he
ancient,
did.
so that's not a good benchmark.
Well, what are we
Oh
trying to
my
do? Solve who the
God.
bat is rather than figure out our own problems?
Fuck.
I don't like
We're
his
gonna have-
methods, and like I said before, I don't much trust him, but he's trying to do the right thing, at least in his eyes.
Oh yeah, the right thing. Yeah, I've seen how he treats his friends. It's almost worse than his enemies.
Like I said, he's
You
a
have
weird one.
friends?
But like I also said, I remember what it was like before he showed up.
Yeah,
Might not be so bad if he just had a couple of sessions with Harl and, started working on his issues instead of punching him out. Like, violence is not an option, Bats. Batsy,
I mean,
whatever.
He's a powerful force, I feel like we're just all being pushed around by powerful forces. What are we going to do? We're going to say, no, we're not going to do it, Batman. Take us back to Arkham. Like, maybe we could break out again, but I don't want to risk it.
No, we just gotta get bullied, I
got
guess.
kids.
Do you want Ed, do you seriously want to get in the middle between Joker and Penguin? Because if you don't, I'll find a way to get you out of here. Whatever context I have that don't want to kill me or just hate my guts, I'll pull.
Yeah, you don't need to.
You got kids.
You got something
I
to
think-
lose. No offense, old man.
I think you see Ed really consider it for a moment, but he shakes his head and he says, no, I'm just saying I don't see another option. This is my life now. You guys are my family. Like, I got kids, you guys are my family.
Are you all nuts? We're gonna die. None of them want to talk to us. Even if we walked in waving the proverbial white flag, they're just gonna blow us away.
Well,
I
maybe
don't know.
we get leverage on them.
Doesn't seem like Cobblepot has much of a reason to immediately blow you away.
He doesn't know we stole the dime.
Wait, what if we pretend that we're working for someone else? Someone that Cobblepot doesn't want us picking a fight with, especially when he's already got one more.
Like
Now
the
you're using your
Batman?
noggin, kid.
That's not a bad idea. It might get us in the door. Who do we work for?
Fuck, it's hard to read with sunglasses on.
Who wouldn't he
Riddler?
want to get on? We could, the Iceman. Although I don't want to wear the suit.
Yeah, no, that's
Who was that really freaky guy that we saw in the museum who was kind of like a living nightmare?
What?
No, that was an Arkham.
Wait,
That
are you
was-
talking about?
Yes.
You're not serious. You don't want to use him. What?
No.
Why not? Right? He's not gonna know.
It's not the worst thing I've ever heard, I guess. But then again, I just heard that we need to walk in and talk to Joker and Penguin. So
We
Close runner
just
up.
gotta talk to one of them, and
so we,
Joker is a problem. That is a problem because he does know the truth.
so we work the Cobblepot angle, and we're gonna go with that. We work for Scarecrow.
Yeah, Scarecrow.
Why not Falcone? Or Maroni? We're not exactly asking permission to use their names, you know?
I do have contacts with Falcone.
You know
That's
you know
true.
names to help us sell.
I know all of them. I worked for him a long time.
Then
Better
that's
tread
definitely
careful, though.
plausible.
gets back to any of these guys that you're throwing their names around like you work for them and you don't, making deals on their behalf,
Yeah, it won't be good.
get yourself
Doesn't
in
Maroney
twice as
already
much
hate you?
trouble.
Don't the Maronis already hate you?
Me?
Yeah, you. I
Um,
don't think they know me.
not as much as I hate them.
Fair enough. Well, why don't we use their name?
Get some of them shot up?
Worst
good
case
with
scenario
that.
blows back on, a bunch of those jackasses.
Oh, we
You
start our
fuck-
own personal gang war with the Maronis.
Well, I mean, we're not exactly unknown quantity.
So we're really doing this?
Yeah, are you
After
sure
that, go
about
back
this?
to Arkham.
Listen, I told Olly here, I could get you all out of town, or we could try to get you somewhere where you could lay low. You get out of sight. Maybe we can keep you out of the bat sight.
We can go on vacation in Metropolis or something.
Yeah, he shows up there sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, and I ain't leaving Harley.
Yeah. I can't leave Mary.
And once again, you'll just starve or fall over and not be able to get up.
Oh
And
my God, Olly.
Ollie gives a big old grin at Scraps.
Scrap just shakes his head like, you goddamn kid.
So we're going
you're-
with
You're really gonna do this, huh? I'll help you any way I can. Try to keep you as safe as I possibly can, but, well, as Ollie says, I'm just an old man with a junkyard. You tell
A
me
pretty
what you
good
need, I'll
junkyard,
give
though.
it to you. If this is really what you want to do.
Can we crash here? Is that okay?
Yeah, kid. Always.
Well,
Ollie takes a moment to have a feeling.
then maybe we need someplace defensible, someplace where we can work on things, where we can set up shop, I mean,
You'd be surprised at how much space there is in the stacks.
it's true, it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's super funny. Remember there was that time when the cops came here and then they got lost and they were in here for like 2 days.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure there ain't still one of them walking around there.
Target practice.
Yo,
I think Ed gets like kind of like a really haunted look on his face. Like,
Yeah, that time where we buried some bodies here.
So we're going to go with the Maroni angle and walk up. Just real friendly like the Penguin's place. And what? Badger him into cutting it out?
Shit. Anybody here good at
Cobblepot's
Talking?
a smart guy. He's not doing this out of spite. Well, not only out of spite. That's just my guess.
He's going to want that diamond back.
He's gonna want something.
We don't have it.
maybe we can get it.
he knows we don't have it. He said he knows who has it.
Which is funny why he's picking a war with Joker. If what he wants is the diamond back, you think he'd just go over and get it from the cat.
Are bats
what I'm
scared of cats?
I mean, they don't really cross. It's not like a natural habitat clash.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's Gotham. Is anything here natural?
Not anymore. Fuck,
Maybe
did you
it's a
see
more political.
you see the news story on the gator they pulled out of the fucking sewers? 17 feet.
Jesus.
But it talk.
Maybe we can just fling the gator at them.
Oh,
it seems like it's a political move. If he knows, I don't know, if he you know, if he thinks Joker took it, if he doesn't think Joker took it, whatever, maybe he's going after the Joker for a reason. If we can find out why, I think we need more information. I don't know how we get it, if it's by talking.
What if we just go in as no affiliation? If he wants the Joker dead, why don't we go in there and promise that? Find out what's going on. We're not associated with him. As far as he knows, we're freelance.
Yeah, we're just another couple of mercs.
I mean, where's the lie?
There isn't one.
There's
Who's
That's the best
negotiating
kind.
all this? Because
who's got some sway? Because I don't.
I do. 1 point.
Ooh.
yeah, we have 2 brain cells between the lot of us.
And you just keep trading them back and forth.
Yep.
It's like the witch,
It's
the
a real
eye,
orange
the
cat
witch's eye.
situation over here.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man.
I mean, it's a good way to find out at the very least what's going on. He's not going to target us afterwards if it's something that we can't handle.
I mean, I think we just gotta do what. I mean, I hate to say it, we just gotta do what we always do when go in first and figure it out.
Yeah, shoot first and then ask questions.
Right. Maybe we don't shoot, but we shoot like a question, like with our minds. We're shooting. Like,
Is that a phrase that Nigma gave you?
is it that obvious?
Because I hated it. It just it put in like a reflexive fight or fight instinct in me.
Which part? The mind part, or like the
All
shooting
of
the
it.
question? Okay. Mind bullets. Exactly. Right. You know, psychic. I'm gonna stop now. Look.
Maybe we should get some sleep and talk about it in the morning, yeah?
Oh shit. Yeah, you're probably right.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of lightheaded from the blood loss.
Yeah, your nose is kind of fucked up, Manny. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm feeling fine.
It
I
adds
actually
character.
prefer not to sleep these days. I get these crazy. You guys have these like crazy dreams where like your whole family's dying and
Yeah,
you can't do anything to.
all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah, it really sucks. It's horrible.
Yeah, except with the family, without the family part.
You don't have any dreams where I'm dying, kid? Thought you liked me.
Only the happy ones, sir.
Oh my
He punches you in your broken arm.
Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck!
We need him to drive.
Which seems
Yeah.
about as good a button as any.
Oh, boy.
As we see Scraps ushering the 4 of you out of the office and over to some of the more comfortable parts of the junkyard.
There's a
where-
Winnebago.
Yeah,
I've been living out of one of the cars for a while,
yeah.
for a hot minute.
I think there's a few RVs that have been kitted out as kind of bunkhouses because like Scraps does like some youth rescue stuff. That's kind of his thing.
and we
Rescue sounds like dogs.
pull back from the junkyard to sort of see this sprawling expanse with these towers of wrecked cars under the bridge, and we're back over the shoulder of that caped figure with the pointed ears, pretty far down the street at the top of a building, as he takes from his ear and lowers some sort of bat distance listening device and smirks. And that's where we're going to end it for this week.
God damn it.
So,
how does he always know?
when we
Nobody's
are...
gonna know. He's gotta know.
When we
How could he
come
know?
back next time, we are gonna see if, how, what our crew does to pull off this ridiculous request from Batman, and see just where it gets them. Probably into no trouble at all, I would imagine.
None.
And everything will be fine. So join us back here for that next time.
Catwoman will rescue us.
Marcy, you're gonna have to remind me of the schedule because we have shifted it around a bunch.
Next week is regular Tuesday.
Okay. So, yeah, join us back here on ManaPot Studios for Flights of Fandom, Escape from Arkham, next Tuesday at 8 p.m. In the meantime, you can catch previous flights in the broader Flights of Fandom stream, and specifically a couple of back issues of Escape from Arkham over on YouTube, youtube.com/ManaPot Studios, where you can catch our previous Escape from Arkham installments, get caught up, and see exactly what hijinks led our kids to this place, if you have not already. You can also check right under the videos tab here on Twitch for some of our other more recent streams on VOD. With that, I will say to you good night. I've been David. You can check out my games over at dbb-8.itch.io, including the one that we've been playing this evening, In the Dark, which is available as a pay-what-you-want download over on Itch. And I will throw it to my cast for their outros and plugs. Let's start it off with Hopper.
There it is. Yep. Bat mutation device. Bat muting device. Bat mutation.
Bat mutation device.
Do you want vampires? That's how you get vampires. What's up? Sorry. Regrettably, I must inform you that I presumably will continue to be Hopper. I have been. I will be. Just, consume at your own risk. And you can, if you want more garbage of mine, then you can follow me at Fail Deadly. That is with a 3 instead of an E for bad hot takes, or kind of good garbage at The Legend Tree, where I occasionally post good RPG related content. Yeah. Sorry, I'm never gonna get a 6 on a disadvantage again. And it was to call my boss.
That's true love, baby.
That's how you know.
That's how you know.
Let's go over to Puja.
Hey everybody, I am Puja. You can find me over on Twitter at Puja and at Pujabberwocky on Instagram. I'm still not entirely sure what my streaming schedule is this week. Things are kind of slowly ramping back up post holiday break, but I do know that I will be over on the Total Party Kiss channel on Saturday afternoon for the Return of the Strange Hungers campaign, a D&D 5e horror campaign set in our Fantastic DMs world. But you can find links to all of that on my Twitter bio. So come hang out, and if I don't see you there, I will see you here next Tuesday.
Fantastic.
As Mattie.
Mattie.
I am now Mattie, and I have been Ed occasionally. I will be back here next week at 8 p.m. And you can catch me surfing the internet like a 90s surfer, just casually surfing along the top of the wave and not being dragged down into the crushing depths. Surfing it casually. Anyway, at Cellar Tater, which is like cellar, like a wine cellar, and then tater, like a tater tot, but it's just cellar and it's just tater. You can do it. You can look it up. I believe in you. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I've been Mattie, and thanks for watching. And definitely check out the rest of ManaPot's stream schedule and the stream schedule of these lovely people.
Awesome. And Marcy, take us home.
Hey everyone, I have been Marcy. I will continue to be Marcy. You can find me most places around the internet under the username Experimental Madness. And yeah, things are slowly also ramping back up for ManaPot Studios. We're going to have some happy hours coming up on Wednesdays. We're going to have some Pathfinder games, some Starfinder games, all coming up. And also, of course, episode 2 of the 4th season of our Escape from Arkham game next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Our schedule does get a little bit wibbly thanks to just, general coming back from holidays stuff. We're going to have one Sunday and one Saturday for this stream, but there will also be a bonus Tuesday stream when we do a Meanwhile in Metropolis coming in a couple weeks. And other than that, we've got a really great... well, can I say spring? Can I say spring season? Winter and spring season of Flights of Fandom coming up. We're going to do some stuff with TVA. We're going to do some stuff with Mad Max. We're going to do some stuff with Bioshock. So, stay tuned to hear when that's going to be coming down the pipe. And that's about it for tonight.
Fantastic. And with that, we will see you next time. Same bat place.